What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Front Yard Fantasy Podcast live stream game show extravaganza. Today is
what
day is today? Tuesday, September
Doesn't matter.
22nd, 2020.
It's after week
track.
2.
Week 2 is officially behind us. There were some wild games this week, just absolutely wild. Last night was fun. So many injuries. Last night was fun, and I love that stadium. The whole time I was just sitting there like, oh my God, this stadium is so cool. Did you guys see that? There's like a fake John Gruden Twitter, and they tweeted out like, this new stadium is amazing. They somehow made all the fans invisible, yet I can still hear them. Technology is incredible.
the fake fans like being fed into the noise. It always throws me off because it's so late. Usually fans are pretty smart, I guess. So, a play call goes one way or the other. They're like, oh, and then like this is always like 3 seconds behind. You're like, oh.
Yeah. We should start keeping power rankings of each team soundboard guy. Like which stadium has the best soundboard guy for the reactions. At the end of the year, we'll send them report cards.
Well, actually, I was kind of thinking about this when I was watching I think it was the Saints game. Didn't they get in trouble for feeding in extra noise? Was it the Saints? I think it was the Saints, like years ago, like 5, 6, 7 years ago.
The Falcons got in trouble for that.
Yeah. Whoever we were watching, I forgot who it was, but the guy I was watching with remembered, and we looked it up. But there's fans. Their crowd seems so loud. I was like, it's probably because they've been working on it for a little while now. So,
well, what were they saying during the Seattle game? That like the league capped it at 70 decibels, but in Seattle usually it can get up to 120 decibels during a game, which is that's a huge difference. That's not like
playing it in the stadium.
Yeah, they're actually playing it in the stadium.
Oh, I didn't realize that. I thought it was just over the broadcast.
No, they're pumping it into the stadium as well. And then somebody pointed
for the broadcast, just for us, it's like fans need to hear other fans yell,
Someone said this to me this week, and maybe I'm an idiot that I hadn't noticed it, but they said they noticed more offsides penalties or neutral zone infraction penalties, and they think it's because that the players can hear the snap count better from the offense. Due to the lack of crowd noise. So like being able to hear the offensive snap count more is like causing more teams to jump off sides. I hadn't even considered that. I was worried about COVID, but we should have been worried about these extra offside calls from the crowd noise.
Oh my gosh. I was watching the Steelers game, and Ben Roethlisberger went out there for a 4th and 1, not to like actually go for it, but to get the defense to jump off sides.
Yeah.
And man, he was like, yeah, it was just kind of funny because you could hear him so clearly because there's really no fans. But I think he was just yelling like, you went off sides like the whole time. It was kind of weird to actually hear it. But
there's some player, I forget who it was, who just like screamed out like shit. And he just heard it clear as day over the broadcast.
I've heard a couple of those.
The joys of the 2020 season. Yeah. So with week 2 behind us, we are going to play another round of Fantasy Horse today. JL is hosting, and this is our week 2 edition of Fantasy Horse. So all of these questions are going to be related to the week of football that just happened. We're going to test how well Josh and I paid attention, how well we can do some JL math, I'm assuming, and we'll see who comes out on top. And for everyone who doesn't remember, I'll give a quick rundown of the rules. We've all played horse out on the basketball court. I take a shot. If I make it, Josh has got to follow it up, take the shot. So this is a similar kind of game, but instead of shooting baskets, we are answering questions. JL will throw a question my way, and I'll choose whether I want to answer the question or pass it to Josh. If I answer it and get it right, Josh gets a letter. If I get it wrong, I get a letter. And same if I pass it to him, same results come based on how he answers the question. And we'll alternate back and forth till someone is a horse.
It's going to be both of you, probably.
Last time we played, I was a horse and a pig. I got beat so quickly. We played another round, and I lost again.
Guys, I think I'm on a winning streak, too, so you better watch out.
Josh, I'm a little hot right now, too, if you don't remember yesterday.
I remember you just saying something about being a horse and a pig. I don't know. That was just something I heard. I guess I'm mistaking. Yeah.
Oh, thank God. Tim McDaniels made it. I was really worried.
What would we do without Tim McDaniels?
Thank goodness Tim McDaniels is here.
So Tim McDaniels, JL is going to have to be the one who puts I won't be able to read you directly. Nothing. You're going to have to speak to me through JL so that I don't cheat off of your obviously correct answers. You guys ready?
I'm always
okay. Ready. Josh is ready. Let's go, JL. Who's going? Ready. Hey, host of the game. Who's going first?
So today, Simon's going to go first.
Boom.
After destroying me yesterday, it's the least he could do.
There we go. I know it. JL doesn't like when people point at
Simon, are you ready?
Yep, let's do it.
Yeah. As soon as you point at yourself, I'm going to go with the other person. All right. Simon, the first question for Fantasy Horse. In PPR leagues, who scored more points, OBJ or DJ Moore?
Ooh.
I'm taking this question.
Oh, man, he's been studying. Someone's been studying the stats.
OBJ had that one big touchdown. I think it made people excited that he had that breakout game, but he really didn't do too much outside of that during that game. DJ Moore had a great week. I think he was the number 10 overall PPR wide receiver. I'm going to go DJ Moore.
DJ Moore. All right. OBJ had 4 receptions, 74 yards and a touchdown.
That's not bad.
DJ Moore had 8 receptions for 120 yards, no touchdown.
It's OBJ.
DJ Moore scored 20 points while OBJ only scored 17.4 points.
Yeah,
Simon, you got it right.
I told you. I read it perfectly. I knew that one.
I thought you were right, but when he was doing I was doing some math, Josh math probably. That's where I messed up. I was doing the wrong kind of math.
I got to let my dog out.
Yeah,
so
right,
so hesitate and put the score on the board.
So, yeah, I mean,
okay.
Simon, just let your dog go inside.
It's kind of yesterday?
Which one? Not joking. The Saints game. It was a good game.
I'm back.
I did not expect the Raiders to win whatsoever. I actually ended up watching the entire game, kind of hoping the Saints would bring it back, but Drew Brees looked bad.
Right before the game,
I saw.
Oh, I agree. Right before the game, I saw something that someone posted that 78% of all bets in Vegas were on the money line for the Saints and were on the against the spread as well for the Saints. And as soon as I saw that, I was like, this is not going to go how people think it is. Not necessarily that the Saints were going to lose, but I was like, I feel like this is like a sharp's paradise right here, seeing 78% of the bets on one side. Like they're going to come in and make some money tonight.
Yeah. I feel you
Tim
there.
McDaniels did not like the game.
I forgot Tim McDaniels was a big Saints fan. Oh, I almost outed your real name.
Wow.
I mean, yeah, Drew Brees, he looked bad. Like I said, no Michael Thomas. I get it. There were no throws that impressed me. I mean, Alvin Kamara impressed me, but that's really it.
Jared Cook was a poop head for what people expected. Know what I mean? Not that he was bad. I think it was more on Breeze's gameplay than Cook, but I feel like people were expecting a huge game from Cook yesterday, and it just didn't happen.
I could have used it if he had a decent game. I lost 3 fantasy. I mean, I had 3 fantasy leagues. I had him in, and I needed him to pretty much do. I needed him to get 30 points, 20 points, and 15 points.
None of those.
So, no.
Yeah. Maria needed him to get 2 more points, 2 or 3 more points, and I was just hoping that Drew Brees would go to him during garbage time. He went to him one on one play, and it was for 5 yards or something. So of course she lost by 2 or 3 points, but that's fantasy. So suck it up, Maria.
So it continues.
All right, Josh, you ready?
I'm so ready.
All right, this one is for you. In PPR leagues, Aaron Jones scored 45.6 points this week.
Yes, he did.
He had 18 rushing attempts, 168 rushing yards, 2 rushing touchdowns, 4 receptions for 68 receiving yards, and a receiving touchdown. He had a whole day.
A hell of a game.
He had a whole season.
He had a whole season for some people.
So, my question to you is, did he score more than 45.6 points at least once last season?
Oh, I knew where this was going.
Like I said, this one is for you.
So I know like he had like 3 giant games last season, maybe 3, 4, maybe 2. But man, I know there was one freaking really close to this last year. Maybe not really close, but I know he had a 3 touchdown game last year. Did he have many yards? I'm gonna say okay, whatever. Locking it in. I'm gonna take this. Okay. Not passing it, Simon.
Bold.
Taking it.
I am going to say that Aaron Jones did not.
Ooh.
Did not. Okay.
Ooh.
Well, Aaron Jones
Josh.
did in fact have a game over 45.
Really?
0.6 games. In week 5 against Dallas last season. He had 49.2 points. So that gives you a no. I'm sorry, Josh.
That's fine.
Oh. I didn't know for sure, but my thought process was I know he disappeared for like 30% of the games last season.
Yeah.
Like he was gone. Like lost few weeks. But
I corrected you on this like 2 weeks ago. We got into this argument and I told you that was wrong.
no,
He
we
got
pulled
like
up the
7
statistic when he
points.
did. 7 points is bad from
That's
your
not
RB1.
lose you a week bad though. That's like it's fine. Like it's not great, but it's not lose you a week bad. If you lose a week by 5 points, then that's on you and the rest of your team. Anyway,
yeah.
Okay, Dale, fine. Start a running back to get you 7 points.
Saquon Barkley getting 2.8 points this week is bad. That could lose you a week. 7's different.
Okay.
All right.
I won't even give my opinion.
Because JL's being crazy. You would not start a running back every week in your RB1 slot if they gave you 7 points.
No, but if they give you 7 points 3 weeks in a season, it's fine. They're still a good running back.
I didn't say he wasn't a good running back. I said he disappeared about 30% of the time.
It's not 30%. Anyway, let's go. Fancy Fred's back. What up, boys? All right, Simon.
Thank God. What would we do without Fancy Fred? He's almost as important as Tim McDaniels.
This isn't me hating on Aaron Jones. I will admit that was probably my biggest whiff of the offseason was Aaron Jones. I've been waiting for that regression. I was calling for it.
I guess Mark Andrews this week wasn't great. So
yeah, I mean, I should probably take my lumps now because Aaron Jones looks like he's going to be a top 3 running back this year. I was wrong, and I'll take it. And before the season started, I said this is the player I'm most scared I'm wrong about, and here we are.
No, I actually, Simon, I am kind of there with you on that. I actually ended up having him in 2 fantasy leagues somehow, but I was not high on him. I just, there's value.
Yeah, I was completely out.
Yeah.
All right, Simon.
Oh, well, my turn.
All right. Question to you, Simon. In week 2, no, I'm sorry. Who were the top 4 leaders in receiving yards in week 2?
You want me to name all 4 of the receiving yards leaders in week 2?
Yep.
Okay. And I have to get all 4. It's not like I get 3 out of 4 thing. Okay, well, then I feel like the easy thing to do is to pass this to Josh, but give me a second. I'm going to think on it and see if I can.
Dude, yeah, this is easy. I got this.
Come
on, Simon. Pass or play?
I'm going to play.
All right.
I'm going to play. I'm going for it. I think the top 4 leaders in receiving yards were Calvin Ridley, Stephon Diggs, Julian Edelman, and Terry McLaurin.
So close. 3 out of 4.
I'm so happy you took that. I was lying. I was bluffing so hard.
I wanted the clout from getting all 4 of them. And I felt like I had a good shot.
Julian Edelman. I would not have gotten Julian Edelman.
Julian Edelman was the leader in receiving yards this week.
Yeah,
I forgot about it. I knew he had a sick game. I was like counting him in my head. And
Calvin Ridley was 7 on the week.
Calvin Ridley was 7. It was the touchdowns that pushed him over. So who was the one I missed?
Julian Edelman.
No, I said Julian Edelman.
Oh, sorry. Mike Gesicki.
Oh, I was just thinking receivers. You tricky mom. That was a hard question.
Thank you for taking that one, Simon, because I would have also gotten it wrong. Yeah.
Oh, that's good. I didn't expect to get 3 out of 4. So.
Well, then what the hell kind of question is that? Next time you ask something like that, you should be like,
no, I didn't
out of
expect
4.
you to get 3 out of 4.
I would have gotten Stephon Diggs, Terry McLaurin, and I would have been sitting here like Tyler Higbee. I know he didn't have a lot of yards.
I don't even think you would have gotten those 2, Josh. I think you're just talking.
No, I swear. I swear. I know I would have.
Yeah. Okay.
I did. I looked at this. I was looking at some things.
All right, Josh.
Now, if this is like an underhanded slow pitch to Josh, I swear.
Oh, like the Jarvis Landry OBJ question.
Listen up, Simon. You had the advantage there. You could have passed it.
Yeah, but I wanted.
That's true. You could have passed it.
I wanted it. I wanted the glory.
All right, Josh.
Let's go.
In week 2, who had more receiving yards, Mike Evans or Robbie Anderson?
He's cheating. He's looking at his phone.
No, I am looking at my screen, but I only have my stream up.
I'm messing with you.
They were both over 100, I believe. I think Mike Evans got like 107, but I forget how many Robbie Anderson got. I think it was over. I'm going to take this, and I am going to say Robbie Anderson got more receiving yards than Mike Evans.
All right. Well,
I mean, it's incorrect.
What you have to think about here is JL was going.
Yeah, I know. I understand what you're saying.
For the double reverse psychology on me, he was hoping I would have to answer this. He was hoping that I would not say Mike Evans because I always say Mike Evans, but then the answer is actually Mike Evans. So let's see.
So you went with Robbie Anderson, right?
Yeah, that's what I went with.
Okay.
Seeing if I could cheat over here real fast.
Josh, because you might see other stats that could help you answer.
Yeah,
turn the stats off.
What, dude? I could have looked at all these stats going into this. You know, like
we're in the middle of the game.
Yeah, turn it off. All right, week 2.
You still got it pulled up over there. I know you do.
Robbie Anderson had 109 receiving yards. Mike Evans had 104. So Robbie Anderson.
Let's go! Yeah, let's freaking go!
You guys gets up.
I'm not convinced. I'm not convinced he wasn't cheating over there.
All right, it is tied.
I wasn't cheating, Simon. I don't need to cheat to beat you.
I wasn't cheating. I just had the receiving yards pulled up on the screen.
I did pull them up after I answered the question.
All right.
You're like the dude at pub trivia who after
I didn't even look. I didn't even have enough time.
When you're at trivia night, after you put the answer in, instead of waiting for them to tell you, you're the guy who comes back to the table and looks it up on your phone and then like tells everyone.
Yeah, I would do that.
We missed it.
I would do that actually.
You're the worst.
All right. Simon, are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right. Week 2. Who had more rushing attempts?
You're a host, Simon.
Kenyon Drake. I'm sorry, Kenyon Drake.
No.
For Josh. Or
that's how you pronounce it, Kenyon.
Derrick Henry.
More rushing yards?
Rushing attempts.
Attempts. Ooh.
Before I say what I know out loud, I'm trying to decide if I want to play or pass.
Before saying what you know out loud?
Yeah, before giving away information. Yeah, okay, I know one of their attempts.
Okay.
And I don't know the other.
Got you. I left you know the answer.
No, I'm going to pass this to Josh.
All right, Josh. Who had more rushing attempts? Kenyon Drake or Derrick Henry?
I'm not 100% sure. But good. I'm gonna say Kenyon Drake. No, Kenyon Drake had more rushing attempts than Derrick Henry. I watched the Titans game, a bit of it, and I know they threw a lot more than they normally do. So I'm just hoping that maybe went to the Kenyon Drake side.
Okay, all right, good guess. Kenyon Drake had 20 rushing attempts.
Ooh. That's the one I knew. I knew he had 20. I just couldn't remember what Derrick had.
I wasn't sure.
Derrick Henry had 25.
Ah, you son
sorry, Josh.
Gun.
Gives you an R.
I'll be honest, I didn't know either one, so
thank you.
You track very well their rushing attempts.
Thank you, Jason Moore, on yesterday's episode of the Fantasy Footballers for saying 20 attempts.
I may get him. I'm gonna talk to Jason about this. Him and I, we have frequent talks about you, Simon, and
none of them are good. They're all bad.
All horrible.
All right, Josh. Who were the top 4 leaders in passing yards in week 2?
Oh shit.
You just realized how to play the game.
Yeah, I just realized how this works. What you gonna do, Josh? You gonna go for the glory like I did, or are you gonna pass it off to me like the little wimpy baby you are?
I'm thinking if I have any chance of naming all 4 of these guys, and there's no way in hell. So, Simon, I'm now losing. I'm losing this game. I'm a whore. You're a hoe. I want you here with me. I want you to, come on.
Let's see. I think I know for sure 2 of them. And I think I know the other 2, but I'm not positive. And I think the other 2 were from the same game. Okay, so the 2 I know, I'm just going to throw Josh Allen and Russell Wilson, I think are the 2 that I know for sure. But wait, let me think on that for sure. Josh Allen is the only one that's 100% certain. I'm getting more and more hesitant as it goes by. Ooh, but I don't know if Russell Wilson was because he had 5 passes. Josh Allen, Russell Wilson, Matt Ryan, Dak Prescott.
Hey,
say it again.
Josh Allen, Russell Wilson, Matt Ryan, Dak Prescott. Did I get 3 or 4?
One off again.
2 out of 4.
Which 2? Josh Allen.
You got Josh Allen, Dak Prescott.
Okay.
I don't remember. You said Matt Ryan, and what was the other one?
Russell Wilson.
Yeah,
Russ Cook.
The other 2 were Cam Newton and Teddy Bridgewater.
I would have never gotten either of those.
Cam was on the short list for me. I would have never gotten Teddy in a million years.
So it's a good pass, Josh.
I know it was good.
Those are some nonsense questions. Like you should make them 3 out of 4 next time. I'm gonna steal that question idea because I like it, but I'm gonna put like I'm gonna make it gettable. If you get one of those, it should be 2 letters for the other person.
That would have been bad for you because if you lose, you also get 2 letters.
No, you only get 1. It's like it's like a 2-to-1 bet.
Well, it depends if Simon's answering or not.
Gotcha.
Then the rules All
right, Josh.
Oh, how the turntables! I just want Josh. Josh, I want you to know that no, it's my turn, not Josh's turn.
Right.
Josh passed that one. I just want you to know 2 of my letters have come from questions where I had to name 4 different players to get it.
I don't care.
But they were the best 4 players. So.
You just don't know how to play the game. I know how to play games, dude.
You could have passed one, and you didn't.
Your turn to get a letter.
All right, Simon.
It'd be multiple.
Wait, did you guys see Fancy Fred's question?
Who had more Hail Marys last week? Tim Tebow or Johnny Manziel?
I'm going to go with Tim Tebow.
Prayers, right? He's talking about the prayer.
Yeah, definitely Tim Tebow.
Yeah.
Full of grace.
I don't think he's Catholic.
He isn't?
Or did you mean Bloody Marys?
He meant Bloody Marys.
Well, he's definitely Christian.
In which case, right? I switched my answer to Johnny Manziel.
I actually think it was Jay Cutler had the most Hail Marys out of those players.
All right, Simon.
Troy Smith.
Let's go.
It's tied up. HOR. This is a close one. All right, in PPR leagues, did Jonathan Taylor finish in the top 12 of running backs?
Wow. Don't mess up. You're going to be losing if you mess up, Simon. You better understand where
I'm going to take this one. I'm going to answer.
You don't want to do that.
He had the full workload last week, but he only had 2 receptions. I know that for sure. I think he had something like 19 carries for 106 yards and 2 receptions, 1 touchdown. And this was a pretty big week for running backs. And those 2 receptions aren't going to cut it for getting him into the top 12. I think he was right on the other side of it. So I'm going to say no, he was not a top 12 running back this week. He had a great week, but I think he was like 14.
Pretty big week for running backs getting injured.
All right. You said no, he did not.
Yeah, because there were guys like Kareem Hunt and David Montgomery that snuck up there ahead of him. Like these people that you didn't expect. Kareem Hunt was like a top 5 back this week in PPR leagues. And David Montgomery was like a top 8 back in PPR leagues this week.
Well, Jonathan Taylor did not finish in the top 12 running backs. He finished exactly at number 14. So, Simon, you are cheating. And
how am I cheating?
You lose a letter for guessing exactly right.
You better never have looked at stats. I'm telling you that.
Never.
Josh, you're acting like I'm ridiculous for saying don't have stats up during the game. Is that whenever your teacher, like whenever you're in school and your teacher told you to put your textbook away during the exam, did you turn and go like, okay, everyone, just so you know, we were never allowed to study. You were never allowed to study from the book.
I got in trouble for that once, actually.
I've never studied. Are you kidding me?
All
right.
I was bad at studying.
What was his stat line? I want to know how close I was.
He finished 14th. I don't know exactly.
You don't know his stat line. Well, I'll look it up after instead of pulling up stats during the middle of a game.
I'll tell you right now. So he had 26 attempts, 101 yards, and a rushing touchdown, and 2 receptions for 9 yards. No touchdowns.
It was close, but not exactly on. I wanted bonus points.
I'm still gonna win. Not worried.
Hey,
right, Josh.
You got to give Josh his letter.
Oh yeah, I got to change.
I want it. I want to be multiple.
Josh, while I do that, here's your question: who had a better quarterback rating in Week 2, Joe Burrow or Kyler Murray?
Trying to remember that Arizona game. I know I watched it, but I'm like sitting here and I'm kind of blank.
They killed it. I know they were awesome. But it was going on at the same time as the Ravens game, so I was barely watching it. We're playing the Redskins. No, sorry.
Washington football team, Josh.
The Washington football team.
I hate saying they are. Man. I could see either one having a better QBR.
That's for the game, Josh. You want to put it in my hands? Or?
It's such a weird question because, like, you would think that Joe Burrow would have a worse one because they lost, you know?
Yeah.
I'm gonna take it, and I'm gonna say Joe Burrow had a higher quarterback rating.
Joe Burrow, all right. Well, Kyler Murray had a quarterback rating of 88.3. Joe Burrow had a quarterback rating of 90.7. So, Josh, pulled this one out. You're good.
I would have gotten that one wrong. I was just thinking, like, man, he went, 3 for 13 to AJ Green? That can't be good for his QBR.
Yeah. But I know he didn't throw an interception, and his final stat line was good.
He looked good that game.
Yeah.
All right. It's going to come down to Simon.
Ooh, here we go.
Final one.
Name the top 85 players in half PPR leagues this week.
No, it's just top 10. And you only have to name 9 of them.
All right, Simon. Which quarterback had a better completion percentage? Teddy Bridgewater or Cam Newton?
Is right.
I feel like Cam completed like over 70% of his passes yesterday. Or not yesterday, 2 days ago.
Felt like yesterday.
But you said Teddy was in the top 4 for passing yards last week. I feel like this is, if Teddy Bridgewater is the answer to 2 questions, then I'm going to take this one in case it isn't obvious. I don't want to put the victory into Josh's hands. I either want to win it or lose it myself. And I'm going to go with the man, the myth, the legend. Cam Newton had a higher completion percentage.
Scam Newton.
He's left his scamming days behind him.
All right. You said that Cam Newton had a better completion percentage, right?
Yes.
Well, Teddy Bridgewater had a 78.6% completion rate.
What? So Cam was not the right answer.
Cam Newton had a 68.2% completion rate. So, Josh, you win this one.
Let's go!
You underestimate how many Teddy Bridgewater questions I can come up with.
That is game theory. Oh my gosh! Yeah.
That is disappointing. That is disappointing.
Man, after all that winning yesterday.
Josh took the easy way out by passing on his 4-player question. Yes, I understand it's the better game move, Josh, but you know what? I'm leaving with my head held high and my dignity. You're leaving a winner, but a coward. You are a scaredy cat winner.
Scaredy cat winner, coward.
It's too easy, guys. It's too easy. I mean,
you watch Cobra Kai?
I haven't.
Okay, well then I'm not going to spoil anything. But you're one of the characters, and I'm the other one.
See you Ralph Macchio?
No, neither of us are Ralph Macchio.
Okay, gotcha. So I'm guessing I was like the cool guy that like was really like the hero and like the nicer person in the movie.
It's a complicated I'm assuming
question. That's me. Oh man,
born winner. That's true.
Oh, you misspelled wiener.
That's true too. That's true. I have one of those. I mean, you guys should really look into it. It's nice. It's nice, you know.
Good
having
one.
This wiener.
I thought you were going to show us. You stood up
I was thinking about it, but it's probably not good for a live stream. You know, I don't know.
I think YouTube would kick us off for sure.
I mean, not just a live stream. I wouldn't want it on like a pre-recorded stream either, or
But let's be honest, like
or a live show.
The viewers want to see the Josh ween.
Oh my god.
Okay, you know what? We're
gonna have to do a poll. We're gonna have to do a Twitter poll. You know?
No, we are not putting anything like that on a Twitter poll.
That is completely unprofessional. We cannot.
That is. We are a family show. We are not doing that. Okay, then you're fired. You can come on Fun Fridays.
The 12th time I've been fired, so we'll see how those go.
Or
I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Wiener Wednesdays. Here, yeah. Keep it to your OnlyFans, Josh. But
you bid on mine?
What?
That's a good pick.
Yeah, until you upped your prices. But thank you guys for tuning in. I hope Josh didn't scare you off there at the last second. You can find me on Twitter at FYF Simon. You can find JL at FYF John Luke. You can find Josh at FYF Josh. He'll put his OnlyFans on his Twitter account, and you can tune in tomorrow, same time, 3 p.m. Eastern, 2 p.m. Central, for another round of the Fantasy Football Game Show. We will see you then.